Alright everybody, we are back with part 16 for the Great Circle here. And this also could very well be the finale for this game. We only have Iraq left, which is the section we're in right now. And it's not like a very big area. It does have 14 total notes. There is also a collectible guidebook here as well that you can pick up that locates the notes. And then I also double checked because we're at 49 out of 50 relics. The last relic is here. And then so is the final chamber that solves the whole secret with those. So, but apparently you can't actually do that until you finish the game's main story. So we'll have to do that after we beat the game's main storyline, obviously. But yeah, so we're basically gonna be tying everything up in this part then. At least we should be. I also went back because we had that one note for the Blessed Pearl questline that we couldn't get yet, and it said we had one left in that area. I went back to that area and it said I had everything and there was nothing there. So we're on track for all of our notes as well. I double checked all the other locations. It says we have everything. Let me actually check something really quick because I tried modding the files for the ambient sound effects of Shanghai. So I renamed those files to see if I could fix the bug myself because I'm on PC. I'm actually going to verify if that actually worked. It did not. So even getting rid of the ambient sound effects from Shanghai, you still run into the same issue. So they just basically need to patch that. So that's why it seems quieter than normal. It's because the ambient sound effects are still glitched. The other bug we still have because they haven't updated it since I last played it. We have all the base game adventure books and we have all the base game skills unlocked, but we don't have the achievement because they added 2 new adventure books. One of them which we did pick up, and the other one which we can't pick up because it's just not there. It's only there on new playthroughs, not on current ones, so we still can't get that one achievement, but we did find all of the books technically. I pointed out the location of the bugged one as well, just in case people want to find it, but yeah, I think we're just ready to continue here. We did get this photo op at the end of the last part, but the autosave was before it. It's one of our notes for this location, but yeah, we're here now. Voss kidnapped Gina. We still have the stones at least. Locus is actually helping us now, same with his other Nephilim brothers. And that's what the alarm is right now. They're causing a distraction for us while we sneak in, so that's technically what's happening story-wise. We're just here to get Gina back and stop Voss. No disguises here either. Like I said, this isn't a very big section of the game, I don't think. It's just kind of the conclusion of it. But, we're basically just gonna have to fight our way through this place, I think. Not sure where enemies are gonna be lurking. Get some revolver bullets. Man, I wish they would have added new books after I beat it. I mean, I'd probably be like, God damn it, now they add new books now that I finished the game, but at least we would have our achievement. Because that's going to be the only achievement I have left on this game, is that one. They'll probably fix it eventually, like, soon-ish, I'm hoping. Because I can just load up the save and grab the book then and get it, but still annoying. These are falling.
Jesus!
So when those fall, how do you actually get back up? Do you just die? Probably could have made it without the whip, but that works. We lost our sledgehammer. I should have tossed it over. There could be enemies. Yeah, there are enemies over here.
Sie stürmen die Ziggurat. Ich weiß nicht wie viele, aber mindestens ein Dutzend.
Oh, he's down. Here's our location map. We have a note right here as well. Censored letter. My dearest Gerda, Alwyn.
A discovery that will shake the world.
Simoon bread. I think this is unique to this area. There's actually no more eating achievements. Oh, I forgot we increased our inventory for these. We can hold more fruit as well. Let's grab the hammer.
Los! Man braucht uns bei der Ziggurat!
Glaubst du, die halten durch, bis wir da sind?
Weiß ich nicht.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, it sounds like they're on the move. Running towards the alarm. Free gun. Is that someone over here, or was that Indy making that noise? There are two dudes over here, actually. Surprised we actually still got him with that takedown. Here's a comic book. This actually might be our last comic book in the game.
I'll give it a try one day.
Big guy's down. I gotta be careful with the whole sprinting, because they easily hear that. So, it's kind of a good distraction. Alright, did we have anything else to pick up in here? I don't think we have any notes or anything, but I wasn't sure if there was any more resources for us. There's a dude around that corner. This guy also, yeah, I was gonna say, I think he walks around the perimeter here. Give him a second. Shit, I'm stuck. That could have been worse. Someone inside of this building might be seeing us. Oh, it's Gina. Well, before we raise that... That dude's watching the building right there. I think this guy's actually alive. Yep, and here comes a random dude. Sprinting literally right at us.
Soldat,
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Nein, Herr Leutnant.
Auf die Beine, erbärmlicher Lump. Mitkommen, hopp, hopp.
This big guy might be a problem for us.
Stop!
Okay.
Keine Bewegung. Nein, er hat verwundet.
That was not what I wanted. There's a little bump right here that Indy had to climb up, and it made him hear me, because it forces you to stand there. But, luckily they didn't hear the gunshot. I think there still might be one dude out front, but let's see if we had anything right here. I guess we can refill this. Yeah, there's still a dude right there. Let's just get rid of him really quick. Shit, there's another guy right there too.
Ich hab's gehört.
There's a photo op right here? I wonder what the photo op is.
Where are you going?
Alright, he's down. Oh, he is not down, actually.
Mach ihn kalt!
What the hell? He did not get knocked out. Where the hell did he come from? Oh, okay, this might have been the photo op. More revolver bullets. That might have been the photo op we were seeing when we were on the side of the building. I'm actually curious to see what happens when we take the window route.
Gina!
Charles!
Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Oh, okay, we just use that to talk to her.
Oh, thank God. Can you get these off me? What's happening out there? What's the plan?
I'm saving you. Come on, let's go.
I don't need to be saved.
We gotta get out of here.
We can't just leave now. We have to go after Voss.
I can't lose you.
Come on. Don't you want to know what this is all about?
You're damn right I do. Shooting stopped.
It's a good thing, right? Over there.
Yeah. That's gotta be the way inside.
Ready when you are. You think Voss is up there?
I'm betting on it.
Well, I don't know if that means they defeated Locus's men. But we have Gina freed now. I like how the first thing she says to us is she doesn't need to be saved when she literally did need to be saved. But she wants to know what the Great Circle is just as much as Indy does. What am I doing?
Ist da jemand?
Jesus Christ, man. They're always around random corners. This is gonna be bad.
Los! Fordere mich doch heraus! Begebe mich in Deckung! Beeilung!
We might be a little bit okay right
Get
now.
down.
Yeah, it's like every time I turn a corner, there's a dude literally right in my face. That would be risky if I rushed him.
Wer war das? Mann am Boden! Pass auf, verdammt!
Someone randomly detected us during that. Gina just got shot.
Lass mir die Waffe runter, verdammt!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they can still tank shots regardless of the upgrades. I honestly don't know how you would, like, refrain from getting detected here. This is not what I wanted.
Du, let's stay!
Where do you think you're going?
Einer verloren! Mist! Eindringling!
Yeah, this is really bad. It takes so long to prepare a shot that they just jump your crosshair instantly. The game really does not want you to get into open firefights. To be fair though, it kind of threw us into this one. All of the enemies converge to the same exact location. They're all surrounding us right now.
Mir entkommt!
I don't think anybody else heard that. I don't see any of the other ones. There's a guy.
Ich gehe weiter. Kann's auch gleich.
Gotcha.
Was ist das?
See if I can get around this tent. I think he saw the dude we just knocked out.
Hier ist ein Gefallener!
Get down!
Alright, are we clear now? That got really hectic. Grab these bandages. Alright, we got a dude on the other side of the place from us, right there. Yeah, shooting is still so weird on this game. Like, you can tell it is heavily discouraged. Mainly want to just get into fights. There's another dude over there. See if he'll turn around on us.
Down you go! Come on.
Now, does this guy walk back and forth at all? Probably, because I don't know where he went. There he is. Oh, there's a dude right there, too.
Was ist hier los?
And right there.
Na, ist auch egal.
Alright, he's down.
Dreamlands.
I think we did knock out all those guys that were looking for us, though. Here's a note.
Excuse me.
Oh, this is basically a sketch of the map.
You're digging for something hidden underneath the Ziggurat.
Alright, is there actually multiple ways we can climb up, or do we have to be on that one side? I think we have to be over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to boost Gina up.
I think I can reach it. Push me up.
Waiting for the prompt.
Okay, push.
Okay?
Well done.
She should, yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully she moves that. Alright, we're up. What the hell? Oh. She didn't seem to have to jump that way, though.
I must have been working here for months.
Oh, we're at 6 out of 14 for that. I did not knock these guys out.
Where's that?
Shit.
Immer dasselbe.
I think there's dudes coming up.
Hast du die Kerle gesehen? Was ist
I don't know which way they're gonna go. Well, they're definitely not going this way.
Und großen Typen trifft man leicht. Bang, bang, bang. Und fertig. Wenn du sie doch verfehlst, die machen Kleinholz aus dir. Denk ich nicht. Ich treffe immer. Wenn du meinst.
What? The Gina wasn't even hiding.
Sweet dreams.
And stay down!
Alright. They're down. We probably could have just snuck into the elevator, but we can also just take them out.
This is a temple, right?
Yeah. It's called a Ziggurat.
This place is truly spectacular.
And old. About 2000 BC. Built by King Urnama.
Too bad the Nazis didn't have elevator music programmed into this.
Is it stuck?
Guess not.
There's
Seemed like we
another
were
lift.
supposed to be here. Here's a document. This is from Voss.
Descendants of those who survived.
Do I actually want to use this, though? We do have something across from us. Can squeeze through here. Jesus. I almost got pushed off the edge. Take it that one elevator might not work.
Be careful. It's a long way down.
Yeah, sometimes these like shoot me forward as well, which makes me nervous.
Please hold. Please hold.
Hopefully she can make it across. Might have to jump across.
Careful.
I got it!
It worked!
Alright, I think we gave the elevator power. Alright, guess we don't need that. That doesn't sound good.
Something's blocking the lift.
I'll see what it is.
Can we see what it is? We're kind of stuck in here. Oh, here we go.
I think you can make it.
Not a problem.
Am I swinging directly across? Hopefully that's right. We might be jumping down. Nope, I was on lighter. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do or not.
Have you found the problem?
Yeah, I see it. Here we go.
It's working!
Why is the music so intense? Man, how did they use this elevator? I think our overall collectible book for this area is actually coming up very soon. I think it's right in this chamber.
Oh no. They put up a brave fight.
Hopefully Locus is okay.
Why would Locus be here?
He was the one who caused the distraction so I could get you back to safety. Which is all working out swimmingly.
What? There's a friend?
Yeah, here's our guidebook.
No, we're not. Yeah, I guess we are.
So now we can actually see everything labeled on our map. There's the relic. Oh, it actually locates literally everything then, not just the notes. That's probably the way the Kumets and Shanghai maps work as well. Oh, here's the chamber where we're supposed to bring all of the relics. I don't think that counted.
This room, what is it for?
Wow, this is amazing.
But yeah, we can't do this yet because we can't get to the last relic. There's apparently a note somewhere in here. Yeah, we're not gonna place any of them right now. The reason why we're not gonna place any of them is because you need all 50 in your inventory to get the achievement. They could have patched that, but since there's so many other bugs that are still in the game and created since the new patch, I'm gonna wager that they probably didn't.
I need some help.
Madre mía. Is that what I think it is?
It's Noah's Ark.
It's real?
This wasn't stranded, it was placed deliberately a long time ago.
What does Noah's Ark have to do with the stones?
I don't know yet. But we need to find them before Voss figures it out.
What if he already knows?
That tent. Looks like that's the only way into the Ark. Now... Wait!
What?
If we're both caught, Voss gets the stones. I'll go down, find a safe way through. You stay here.
No, I want to come with you.
You stay here with the stones until I come back. Okay.
What if you don't come back?
You'll have one hell of a story to tell.
Well, can we actually trust her to stay put? I don't know. Noah's Ark, huh? I actually did not see that coming. How did it get it? Well, they might have used the stones to get it inside, I guess.
Wir sollten lieber leise sein. Vielleicht sind ein paar dieser Irren immer noch da draußen. Ja, stimmt. Machen wir weiter.
A lot of dudes here.
Nice and easy.
Was war das?
Damn it, I hate when I fall from ledges like that. Their hearing is so insane.
Mist! Hier ist einer K.O. Ich hab... Ah! Einer verloren!
Go away!
Mist!
Yeah, nothing we could really do there. That ledge that we hit the other guy on made us drop and get hurt. This is really bad. The only downside with this game's stealth is they're so hyper hearing that any little movement you have sets off all of this stuff in motion.
Ich mach dich anders! Macht ihn! Kalt!
It's also very dark in here.
Du bist mir unterlegen! Mach schnell! Munitionshalle!
Quick for you?
Ich muss nachladen! Auf ihn! Wie wär's damit?
Okay, why can't I drop him or do anything to him?
Schön mithalten!
That's close enough.
Hey, du hast hier nichts.
This shotgun guy's the biggest problem. Because they're not affected by any of the abilities that would normally affect brutes.
Erledigt! Mann verloren! Ha!
Right back
Gebt
at
ihm
ya.
das Licht aus! Lade nach! Ha!
Can't
Ich
see him.
dich! Pass auf! Brauch Munition! Diese Waffe hält dich auf!
Alright, it's very hard to see, but I think I shot both the brutes. Jesus Christ. Well, we survived. Might be some more enemies around, though. But yeah, when I knocked this dude out, it like pushed me forward right on top of this little rock here. So that knocking him out doing this triggered that whole entire series of events. Because he heard me step on the ground right there. Like, their hearing is absolutely insane on this game.
Was machst du da?
There are more guys.
Und der tat weh.
And this guy's got a gun too.
Das war klar!
How's this?
Oh, damn. Alright, I wonder where those two guys were hiding. Yeah, stealth was very, very much not an option right there, simply because of the dude sitting down. They set it up for stealth, but like I said, the fact that like you can kind of get stuck on small geometry and just stepping down from said small geometry triggers an entire detection thing. Sometimes the stealth can be a little problematic. Because I normally, like, I love stealth games, but this game, it has very basic stealth mechanics. They just basically overtuned the enemy hearing. That's like the only issue with it. They can hear the smallest thing from super far away. But they're all knocked out anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I think this is probably just to sneak around some of them. This is actually... Oh, we have a note out here we can grab right away.
What do we have here?
Arc analysis.
Pearls before swine.
So yeah, this is where our relic is, but I read that you can only pick it up after the game's story. So I wonder if when we go inside of that tent, it kind of triggers like the rest of the events of the game. I guess we'll have to find out.
Locus. I'm gonna get you out of this, pal.
I must admit, Dr. Jones, I was not expecting the giants to attack. It gave me quite a headache.
What did you do to him?
Horse tranquilizer did the trick. Are you not impressed? You found the Ark of the Covenant, yes, but I found Noah's Ark.
What makes you think it's the real one?
Oh, come on, Indiana! Please. Isn't it time we dispense with the pettiness already? Why don't you and I have a meeting of the minds instead? Something more befitting of this glorious historic moment we find ourselves in. What I'd like to do is put the guns down.
Go ahead. I'll knock your teeth out.
Fair warning. I have mastered the lethal Japanese hand-to-hand combat art of karate. Or I can just have my guard shoot you. Tell me, Dr. Jones, what do you know about the myth of the Great Flood?
Which one? There's thousands to choose from. You have the classic from the Hebrew Bible, the Sumerian creation myth, the Great Flood of the Chinese Ganyu, the Blood Deluge of Ymir, and of course there's the numerous Greek myths. Well, the names of the survivors change. Noah, Pyrrha, and Deucalion.
They all point to the same real event. I will tell you everything I know. And after, we'll have ample time to knock each other's teeth out.
Floods have happened since the dawn of time. They're just stories.
Well, every good story is true in one way or another. And I know one you haven't heard of. Please come. Come. From an excavation in North Africa. It details the story of the flood myth and its connection to the Great Circle. The Metatron, the voice of God, was sent down to instruct a mortal man, let's call him Noah, to build a giant vessel. The Ark. The angel gave Noah 17 stones, all imbued with the power to fold the earth. Yes! 17 stones, 17 words. Each stone connected to one of the locations of the Great Circle. Noah used the stones to gather animals from around the world and then, after the flood was over, to repopulate the earth. And the stones were left hidden at each of the Great Circle sites under the protection of this ghastly race of giants.
The Nephilim.
Yes. Some legends blamed the flood on them, so they needed redemption. But over time, the stones were lost, stolen, forgotten, so the giants formed an alliance with the Vatican to seek out and find the stones again. To keep them for men like us.
Men like you.
Tell me, Dr. Jones, where's Miss Lombardi?
Oh, she's gone. Long gone.
That is a shame. Because I have something she would want to hear.
This is Laura Lombardi, aboard the SS Comet. Voss, if you hear this, your experiment failed. The ship is stranded on a mountain. The captain wants me to perform the experiment again, to get us back to safety. But I refuse. I'd rather die with the stone than let you have it. I hope you burn it.
What a preposterous woman. And now she's dead. For what?
You will never understand.
Gina, what are you doing here?
Perdóname, Gina. Te ho mentito.
All'inferno, Voss!
Ihr könnt jetzt reinkommen. Drawn to the memory of your dead sister like a rat to a stinking piece of cheese.
Er hat die Steine nicht.
Natürlich nicht. Das Mädchen hat sie. Your weakness for the fairer sex has caused you to make many questionable decisions. Da seid ihr endlich wie entzückend.
Boss, listen to me. You're messing with powers beyond your control.
You should know by now, Indiana Jones. I am always in control.
Gina.
Pardon me for interrupting you two little turtle-täubchen, but pay attention, Dr. Jones. You are about to witness history being made. Now, as your dear sister found out the hard way, using just a single stone is extremely unpredictable, completely useless for warfare. Now, we need all the stones.
But you don't have the last one.
Inserting the stones into the wheel of the Ark and speaking the words in their correct order will grant me the power to travel to any location I want in an instant. The gift from God given unto Noah, and now given unto me. Imagine this gift in the hands of the mighty German Wehrmacht. A panzer division appearing out of nowhere in the middle of Times Square, Washington, D.C., or in front of your university. Your friends, your family, your entire nation would be groveling before our feet within a single day. When you write about this, Miss Lombardi, remember Emmerich Voss with 2 M's and 2 S's, like SS. Det är Amet. Ojelaim. Zohavnichim. Arolvim. Gilatzverim. Shirami Tum. Shikim. Moten Idjan.
Habek Maga Imbalim
Gan Shural.
Habek Maga Imbalim
Avikruan. Imad Beirut.
Levet
Madayara. Dream Hikme.
Voss! You have to stop!
Quiet!
You don't know what you're doing!
Of course I do.
Noah was chosen by God!
Habek Maga Imbalim
Seletrem. Ravem Kaal. Dovet Naim.
Levet Niyam
Don't say the last...
Go, yes! Right! Why are you laughing?
What did you think would happen? Locus first.
You did this, though. You sabotaged my attack!
No, Voss! This is your own doing, not mine!
Lies! Everything was perfect! I'm going to kill you all!
Hurry!
I'm trying!
You're not going anywhere!
Well, shit. Things are getting crazy. Locus got shot the hell up.
The giant is
What the?
dead.
Dude, he really does know
No one
karate.
can protect you now.
Well, that's not good.
This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself!
Can I even parry him? I don't think I can. If I go for a parry, it seems that I don't even really block.
You will pay for this.
There we go, that one got through.
This will be yet another failure for the great Indiana Jones. I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you!
Turn to Lucido!
The gift of God was
Jesus
a mine
Christ, he's nuts.
Look at you still fighting girls! Pathetic! You don't stand
It's so hard to
chance.
tell where his chops are gonna
Who is
land.
delusional here, huh? You chase me out!
Alright, we got his ass. Or maybe we didn't.
It's time. You admit. Indiana, I won. I warned you, Indiana. I know karate! Just you and me, Jones. At the end of the war.
Well, damn, hitting him is not a good thing.
Can't save Miss Lombardi now, Dr. Jones. Darkman will take care of her.
Oh, yeah?
I'll just keep attacking.
I will not stand for this.
Had enough?
Man, fuck off, Voss. Gina, do something. I don't know if I can actually parry him at this point.
You need to work on your swing, pal.
I got you.
Get away from there!
Move!
You must have caused this!
Last chance! Move away!
I will not let a degenerated monster like you tell me what to do! This is my...
You were warned!
This is my...
Locus?
Off boat! Now! Jump!
You don't know how to swim!
I know! No!
Locus.
Do you think he survived?
I honestly have no idea.
I think he proved he was worthy. I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. This is yours.
Laura's journal. Thank you.
Say, you wanna stick around for a little while? I got some friends. They could show us the sights.
There's a war coming. And I have a hell of a story to tell. And I think you will be too busy chasing the past.
I don't know. I think I could make room for other things.
Not me. Not now. Too much is at stake. Adios, Rambo. Jones! I mean, when all of this is over. Maybe we can have that fancy dinner!
I'd like that.
There we go. We beat the game. So that was pretty awesome at the end there. I like the scenery of the whole arc and the flood and with all the lightning and stuff like that. It is, it's weird that we never actually fight Voss's right-hand man, the guy with, like, the face mask who never blinks. I guess Gina fights him in the background and somehow defeats him. We don't really see how she accomplishes that. But Locus sacrificed himself in the end there to put the arc somewhere. I don't know where he ended up. We probably will never find out, just like Indy and Gina may never have that dinner. I guess they could still continue with these characters in another game. That's always a potential. There probably supposed to be more music in some of these scenes, or more sound effects, but because I have to mute the ambience because of the audio bug, and I have it on streamer mode for copyrighted music, some things might be more quiet, but it's not too big of a deal. But this game was extremely fun. I pretty much enjoyed it the whole way through. It feels very much like an Indiana Jones movie, especially with the way it ends. Voss gets brutalized by that beam. We're not done yet, though. We still have one more thing we gotta do. But yeah, it is weird that they kind of hint at a future relationship with Gina and Indy when we all know he ends up back with Marion. But yeah, let's try to continue to see if we can figure out that last secret. I'm actually curious. Okay, it just fades to black. I wasn't sure if there's going to be anything else in the credits. But yeah, let's see if we can figure the rest of this stuff out. Alright, they actually do conveniently load you back in right in front of the relic door. But we have to come over here to actually pick up the final relic.
And that completes the set.
There we go. Collect all ancient relics. This, in theory, this note in here also should give us our all notes achievement. But we've had some odd bugs with the notes, so we'll have to see. Stone research.
Each stone is unique.
Yeah, that did not give me the achievement for all. Oh, well, we technically have one more, that's right. We have the relic door note. But yeah, I'll just show it because we're kind of in the finale here. The last thing we have to do, but you can just climb up right from over here. But yeah, overall, this game was really fun. There's some hiccups with the overall game in terms of like combat and stuff like that. Like some of the enemy attacks, they don't really have like full windups. They have like these really weird quick jabs that are kind of hard to parry. And then stealth, like I said, stealth you can just kind of like fall on the geometry just from moving, and it'll cause everybody in the area to hear it. And then shooting is just heavily discouraged. But overall, though, solid game. Very, very fun. Now we just gotta figure this thing out. Let's see what we got with this. You basically want all nodes to be visible. So I'm gonna have to see what the best possible solution is for each wall. Or for each section. Before well, I'll just showcase the best paths. It'll probably cut to when I have all of them placed besides the last one for each one. Alright, I think we have all these placed. It just depends on the orientation of the way we twist these. Yeah, there we go. That's that one. Now we gotta figure out this one. Alright, I placed all of them in the second one here. We just have to move one of these probably, but this is kind of where we have them. But I think we want to have this one face the other way. Yep, there we go. That one's now solved. There's still 3 more of these guys. Alright, let's get all of our stones placed in this one. Alright, I placed all of these. I didn't know if I had to twist any of them left or right, but it solved it. But I put one in, well, I put them in these spots specifically. So that actually figured it out. I'll just let it sit for a little bit. But yeah, that's where those went. Now we have 2 more. Dude, these are getting more and more complicated. But alright, now we've got this one. Alright, I got all the stones placed. So this is kind of the spots that I chose. I'm trying to stand far enough back to where you can see most of them. But we have to orient these differently. I think we want this to probably face left. That'll fix that row. This should do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we only got 1 more of these. This one's kind of encased in darkness, but let's try to figure, well, the right side of it's kind of dark, but let's see if we can place these now. Alright, I got all the stones placed, we just need to twist some of them. This is what we're working with on that one. This is 50 exactly, so this kind of has to be right. Kind of have the lighter out to make it more visible. But, yeah, alright, let's see what we got here. We might have to twist some of these a different way. That one might not matter. Alright, that does that. That might do it. Yep, it's going in. Oh shit, okay, so that's technically a secret ending then. So that's where the arc actually ended up. So the map underneath the secret relic door actually tells you where it's gonna go. So that was kind of all predestined then, essentially. So there is the chance Locus could still be alive, maybe, just stranded up in the mountains somewhere. Did it end up in the same spot that the Kumets ended up? Like in the same mountains in the Himalayas? Well, that's interesting. So that's technically like a secret ending to the game. I wonder if we did get that note then for opening that door, or if I still have to kind of backtrack to that. Let's skip these credits again and see what happens. Alright, I see what's happening here. So we did get that other note for opening the door. It just kind of gets added to your inventory, but there were 2 more notes on the surface outside of the underground area that I just didn't have. So let's see what happens when we get these in.
Beautiful. If only there were no Nazis around.
So there's that. This note is over here now. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they have like a secret ending that shows that the arc just kind of moved. That was kind of the speculation though, like you can kind of draw that conclusion. But it is a map leading right to it. Alright, here we go. That's another recipe. There we go. Collect all journal notes. So our achievement did not bug, so that's cool. Whoa, who the hell is this guy?
Ich weiß, dass du da bist.
Alright, we got a little bit of a fight in there at the end there too. But yeah, okay, so for me, the only achievement I didn't get is learn all adventure book skills, because I can't get it right now. That is actually a 100% though. If we look at our... Yep, there we go. There's our full summary for the game. All adventure, all fieldwork, discoveries, mysteries, and chapter notes. So I kind of was right with those other areas. We have icons for other notes on Sukhothai, and nowhere else actually, just Sukhothai. We have some bugged icons on our map for notes. But we got them all. Oh, what the hell? We can actually grab this? Oh, but we can only carry it temporarily. But there we go. We 100%ed the game. Like I said, I pointed out all of the collectible maps throughout my playthrough to help people get the collectibles. So we didn't specifically pick up every single thing, because like I said, we're just playing through this game. I just try to offer some helpful tips along my way, because I'm going to 100% them. So I try to make them like semi-guides on my way through them. That's why I point out like the important stuff if we're not going to just be picking everything up. Like if the game has a ridiculous amount of collectibles like this one does, it has like, I don't know, 500 plus collectibles with all the notes in the games and stuff like that. So there we go. We were just missing 2 up here, but we got them. We cleaned all. It's very unfortunate that the devs ended up bugging the 1 achievement before I finished it, because We were so close to that true 100% with the achievements. The only one I didn't get in the recording itself is dodging a Brute's heavy attack. When I was running around the Vatican district way back when we were there, I ended up getting that because I got into a fight with one. So that was the only one that didn't show up recording-wise, but every other one we went out of our way to get and stuff like that. But there we go, we beat it, like I said. Very fun game. Had really awesome story moments, made it feel like an actual Indiana Jones adventure. It's funny because in Staff of Kings we had Noah's staff, and then in this we have Noah's Ark, so it's kind of cool that there is like somewhat of a connection between his adventures that lead to the similar situations or themes. But yeah, like I said, I don't know where they're going to take these. This game was seemingly pretty successful for Microsoft, so I would imagine they would probably want more Indiana Jones adventures, and it would be really cool to see that. It seems like they might try to do more with Gina and Indy in between this whole thing, but they kind of limit themselves with certain potential because this takes place before The Last Crusade, and it's not that long before it. It's like somewhere within a year before it. So, I mean, we all know that he ends up back with Marion after that. They actually do have a lot of time to work with now that I'm actually thinking about it, because after The Last Crusade, there's a huge amount of time between that and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So and he doesn't end up with Marion until that. So there's a lot that happens between then, so they could do a lot. They actually have a lot of time to work with. It would be kind of interesting if they readapted some of the other games, like some of his other adventures in this style of gameplay. I would really like if they did kind of what Capcom did with RE Village, where they have a third person and a first person mode, but there's a mod that lets you go into third person in this game, but the animations just aren't designed for it. He's like really stiff and stuff like that, so I doubt they'll do that. I just prefer third-person perspective, but it didn't really hinder this game at all. It's still very fun. But yeah, I would highly recommend this for people who just like that action-adventure type of platforming puzzle kind of game, but in first-person form, or just anybody who's a fan of Indiana Jones, because this is literally a very faithful game to that franchise. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of like a Rogue City situation for RoboCop. Very faithful game. This one obviously is a bigger AAA budget, but yeah, very fun game. It had really good story moments. You could easily continuously do the story and skip most of the collectible type stuff. I just like going for everything in a game, but there we go. That's a wrap on the entire Indiana Jones adventure we did. It was all the 3D games specifically. There's obviously a lot more 2D Indiana Jones games. I know one of the more like popular ones was Fate of Atlantis. It's kind of like a point-and-click adventure type game. They also had a point-and-click adventure for The Last Crusade as well, but yeah, maybe we can check those out in the future. But for right now, we're done with Indiana Jones. Up next, we're going to be doing The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, because it just came out on PC. I have played that game when it came out on PS4, but we did a playthrough of The Last of Us Part 1, so I think I'll tie up the entire series with Part 2. We'll do the same thing we did with Part 1, where I locate every single collectible along the way and stuff like that. So basically another 100% playthrough. And then after that, we might be tackling the entire God of War series in chronological order, because I've been wanting to do that. I was originally going to do that before Indiana Jones, but there was that rumor for the Spartan saga that was coming out, like a remaster for that, but I don't think that's real anymore because it turned out that they might have been just working on a live service game instead that they canceled. But yeah, so up next is Last of Us Part 2 and then potentially God of War. I'm also still streaming Assassin's Creed. We're on Valhalla currently, which is going to be the longest one. That's going to be like the major hurdle before we get to Shadows. We still have Mirage, but Mirage will only probably take 3 to 4 streams max, so you can also join me there. My schedule has pretty much been Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays for pre-recorded videos, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for streams. And I usually always stream around 7 p.m. Central Time, so a lot of stuff for us to do. But as always, thanks to anybody who joined me on the entirety of the Indiana Jones adventure, or just Great Circle. I appreciate it. If it's like when it goes live or after it goes live, it's always appreciated. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next game.